How do accessory dwelling units change the landscape of the single-family neighborhood? This is Home Guru Lab. I'm David Hartman. It's not just home prices. Rents rise sharply across the U.S. That was the title of an article that was forwarded to me today by a good friend. There is a housing shortage. The last 10 years, builders haven't built many houses for people to buy. That's why there's a housing shortage. So what happens when there's not many houses to buy? Obviously, prices go up. And that's what's also happening with rents. So how does an accessory dwelling unit help this? Well, there are many ways it helps, but one of the big questions I've been getting lately is how is it changing the neighborhood? How is the single family neighborhood gonna look if everyone ends up having an accessory dwelling unit in their backyard? And that's the great thing. The accessory dwelling unit will be in the backyard, so when you drive down the street, it's not gonna look that much different. And being that you can't see it, it's a lot better than if they tore down that house and built a McMansion, or even worse, in my opinion, built a 3 or 4 story apartment or condo complex. And who knows what type of people come along with that 3 or 4 story apartment complex, plus the 3 to 4 years of construction it takes to complete that. And adding that accessory dwelling unit to the backyard adds revenue to the neighborhood. So how does an accessory dwelling unit bring more money to the neighborhood? It brings more revenue to the shops. Think about it. You now have 2 families living on the same area of land, the same lot. So these people get out, they go to the local merchant, and they shop. And with the merchants doing better, you'll now have more convenience, because one merchant will do better, so will 2. That means more businesses will come in, more accessibility in the neighborhood. And what does that mean, accessibility? Well, that means you can walk to things. It'll be easier to find places and shops. The neighborhood overall will be more enjoyable because you won't have to drive really far to go get what you want. It's right nearby. So adding that accessory dwelling unit has increased the revenue. It's increased what the realtors call the walkability of the neighborhood. And overall, it's a win-win on many different levels. Overall, the community gets nicer and brighter. When people walk, it has been proven when people walk around neighborhoods, the neighborhoods get cleaner. They're cared for more. People have a pride in their neighborhood. So it's a strong argument to say that adding the accessory dwelling unit will make the neighborhood better for all those reasons. And there's something else that's really key to our conversation. In some of our other videos, we've talked about the fact that adding an accessory dwelling unit increases the property value. So when your neighbor adds on that accessory dwelling unit, do you know what happens to your house? Your house goes up in value too, because any economist will tell you, as property values rise around you, your property goes up in value too. So everyone's winning. So it's not that bad for your neighbor to be adding on that accessory dwelling unit. Sure beats the condominium complex. This is Home Guru Lab, and I'm David Hartman.